went down to the big climbing tree in Harper's Woods. I didn't admit it to myself until years later, but in my mind was the shadow of a thought that Winnie might be there. She was sort of hugging herself and rocking slowly back and forth. There was a bit of a chill in the air, and she didn't have a sweater. For a minute, I was scared to approach her. I didn't know what to say. I had the strangest feeling. It was impossible for me to believe that Brian was dead.
I'm sorry about Brian. And I'm sorry for what I said today. It wasn't true. I know.
It was the first kiss for both of us. We never really talked about it afterward. But I think about the events of that day again and again, and somehow I know that Winnie does too. Whenever some blowhard starts talking about the anonymity of the suburbs or the mindlessness of the TV generation. Because we know that inside each one of those identical boxes, with its Dodge parked out front, and its white bread on the table, and its TV set glowing blue in the falling dusk, there were people with stories. There were families bound together in the pain and the struggle of love. There were moments that made us cry with laughter. And there were moments, like that one, of sorrow and wonder. When Winnie got back from her uncle's, we went for a walk in the park. Neither of us said a word about it, of course, but we both knew that the park was where you went to make out. As we approached the baseball field, I started to sweat, nearing first base, second base, third.
Well, let's cut across the outfield. Okay.
I didn't know what to do. Our first kiss had happened so naturally, I couldn't even remember how I did it. Did I breathe through my mouth or my nose? Well, I had to make some kind of move.
There was a bug on you. Oh. Thanks.
Some move. Well, there was no turning back now. We were here.
So, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know.
If you want something to play with. Go and find yourself a toy. 'Cause baby, my time is too expensive, and I'm not a little boy. No.
The moment stretched out so unbearably I thought we'd both explode. It was clear we were both stalling. We knew what we were here to do. We both wanted it. One of us just had to come out and say it.
You want to go on the swings? Yeah, sure.
And in the end, that's as far as Winnie and I went that day. Maybe we both felt we'd already come too far too fast. Maybe we both realized that growing up doesn't have to be so much a straight line as a series of advances and retreats. Maybe we just felt like swinging. But whatever it was, Winnie and I made an unspoken pact that day to stay kids for a little while longer.
Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide.
It was all so unfair. I mean, this guy already had everything. And now he had my Winnie. I wasn't gonna just stand idly by. It was time to do what any hot-blooded 12-year-old guy would have done if he were in my shoes.
Do you want to dance? Sure.
Try to make Winnie as furiously jealous as I was. The key would be to appear like I was having the time of my life and dance as I had never danced before. Apparently, Winnie was playing the same game.
You want to keep going? Sure, I think so.
It all made sense at the time. This would be the moment when Winnie's eyes met mine across the dance floor, and we both realized that we were really meant to be dancing with each other.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna go outside for a minute.
Sitting alone outside the school, I kept wondering what it would have been like if I had asked Winnie first. Had I meant anything at all to her? How could she have forgotten me so quickly?
Oh, Master, why so glum? Please don't be upset with me, Master. I only wish to please you. Huh? I was only using him to make you jealous. I knew it! How could you slow dance with him? He never even said a word to me on that.
Well, you can't blame a guy for dreaming. But really, I knew that I'd already blown it. First, I'd forgotten about Winnie. Now she'd forgotten about me. I guess it was only fair.
Kevin? What are you doing out here? Nothing. What are you doing out here? I don't know. Do you like him? He's nice. Winnie, can I ask you one more thing?
I've been loving you too long to stop now.
And so Winnie and I had our one slow dance after all. But things wouldn't be the same between us. We were getting older. And whether we wanted it or not, the Lisa Berlinis and the Kirk McRaes were changing us by the minute. All we could do was close our eyes and wish that the slow song would never end.
Ooh, I'm loving you a little too long. I don't want to stop now.